Okay, let's start with the obvious, 7-0 in a preseason game. That's not just a scoreline, that's a statement. Chelsea didn't just beat Auckland FC, they embarrassed them. And before we dive into the highlights, let me say this, if you're a fan of ruthless attacking football, this match was a masterclass. If you're into underdog stories, yeah, this wasn't that. But let's unpack what really caught my eye here. First, Aggie Beever-Jones. Hat-trick in the first half? That's not just good, that's scary good. I mean, how do you score 3 goals before halftime in a preseason match? It's like she showed up ready to audition for the main squad while everyone else was still warming up. But here's what I find fascinating, Beever-Jones isn't just a striker with a clinical finish. She's an academy graduate, right? So this isn't just about talent, it's about Chelsea's investment in youth paying off. And honestly, that's way more exciting than another flashy signing. Now, let's talk about Giulia Dragoni. First goal for Chelsea, coming off the bench in the second half. Perfect. But what stood out to me wasn't just the goal itself, it was the fact that Sonia Bompastor trusted her in the first place. A summer signing getting minutes in a high-profile preseason game? That tells me Dragoni's adapting faster than expected. And if you're a Chelsea fan, that's huge. You want your new players to gel quickly, especially when you're building for a competitive season. Wait, but let's not ignore the elephant in the room, Auckland FC got wrecked. And yeah, they're a lower-tier team, but here's the twist, their physicality early on actually challenged Chelsea. 10 minutes in, they were holding their own. Which makes Chelsea's response even more impressive. It wasn't just about scoring goals, it was about adapting. Bompastor's team switched from probing passes to full-blown surgical strikes. And that shift? That's coaching. That's preparation. That's why this win feels bigger than a friendly. Oh, and how about those substitutions? Dragoni scores, Maika Hamano heads one in, Mayra Ramirez gets her first since injury. It's like Bompastor was playing a video game on easy mode. But here's what I'm wondering, when you rotate your squad this much and still score 7, does that mean Chelsea's depth is unreal, or that their starters are just that good? Either way, it's a problem for their rivals. Let's zoom out for a second. This wasn't a regular season match. It was preseason. So why does it matter? Because confidence is everything. Beever-Jones announcing herself like this? Ramirez shaking off injury rust with a bang? That's the kind of momentum that carries into August. And if you're Manchester City or Barcelona, you're watching this and thinking, oh great, they're not just fit, they're hungry. But here's my real takeaway, this wasn't about Auckland FC. It was about Chelsea sending a message. To their fans? We're in form. To their rivals? We're ready. And to the players? Competition for spots is ruthless. So yeah, 7-0 sounds flashy, but dig deeper and it's a chess move in a much longer game. And honestly, that's what makes football so addictive. The numbers don't tell the whole story, it's the subtext that burns. What's next? Sydney, they said. Buckle up, because this team's not done flexing yet.